Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Here we are again in our series of MikroTik VPN. In this video tutorial, I will show you guys how to set up OpenVPN in MikroTik. We will configure a site-to-site VPN in this video. Without further ado, let's get started. I have here a topology. We have site A and we have site B. We want to ensure that the local networks of both sites can communicate to each other. First thing you need to make sure is that the MikroTik device of each site is connected to the internet. We will access now the MikroTik device of each site and do a quick ping test. I'll access the MikroTik of site A. Alright, as what you can see, it's connected to the internet. I'll now access also the device of site B. Let's do a quick ping test. Alright, as what you can see, it's also connected to the internet. Both sites is connected to the internet. I already do the basic configuration of each sites. If you don't know how to do basic configuration, I have a tutorial on that. I will put the link on the description box below. Let's access again the site A device. We'll configure the site A device to be our VPN server. We will configure first the certificates. So to do that, go to System, then Certificates. Click plus here, then input a name. So in our case, I'll name this one Cert Template. Then you can input here your desired credentials. So in our case, I'll put these credentials. For the common name, input here the public IP of the site A device. In our case, it's 192.168.200.2. So input that one here in the common name. Then in the subject alt name, choose IP. Apply, then OK. We will also make a template for the server certificates and client certificates. So click plus again and name this one server template. Input again your desired credentials. For the common name, I'll name this one server. And for the subject alt name, choose IP. Click apply, then OK. Let's make now for the client template. Then input here your desired credentials. For the common name, I'll name this one client. Subject alt name, IP. Apply, then OK. We now have the certificates. So we will do a self signed in of these 3 certificates. So to do that, go to New Terminal, then input these commands. Certificate, sign, input here the certificate name, cert template, CA-CRL host, input here the public IP of the Site A device. So in our case, it's 192.168.200.2. Then put a name. I'll name this one my cert. Then press enter. Wait for the process to finish. It's done. So what you can see here in the certificates, the cert template is now changed to my cert, and it has a KL80 flag beside. So the name of that flag is K means private key, L means CRL, A means authority, T means trusted. Let's do the same process for the server certificate and client certificate. So do it again, certificate, sign, then input here the certificate name, then put a CA equals my cert, and put a name. So I name this one server. Press enter. Wait for the process to finish. It's done. So as what you can see here, the server template name has been changed to server, and it has a flag beside KLA. Let's do the same for the client template. Certificate, sign, client template, CA, my cert, name, and put this one a name, client. Press enter. Wait for the process to finish. It's done. So as what you can see, the client template name has been changed to client, and it has a flag beside. So in order for the server certificate and client certificate to have a trusted flag, you need to input these commands. Certificate, set, input the certificate name, server, trusted, equals yes, press enter. So as you can see, the server certificate now has a trusted flag. Let's do the same also for the client. Trusted, equals yes. Alright, the client certificate also now has a trusted flag. After we self-signed the certificate, we will now export these certificates and import it to the remote site MikroTik. To export the certificate, my cert and client certificate, input these commands in the terminal. Certificate, export the certificate, input here the certificate you want to export, my cert, then export passphrase, I'll input this one, VPN12345. Take note of the passphrase because you will input this again when you import these certificates in the MikroTik of the remote site. Press enter. Let's do again for the client certificate. Client, export, passphrase 1, 2, press enter. You will see the exported files, the exported certificates in the file list. We will select the certificates, drag it to your desired location. So in my case, I put this one here. I'll drag the certificates in that location. We will now configure the VPN server in this device of the site A. So to do that, go to PPP, then click Interface, then click OVPN Server. Check Enabled. Then in the Certificates field, choose Server. Leave the rest to default. Apply, then OK. We will go next to Profiles. Click plus, General tab, I'll name this one VPN Profile. For the local address, I will input 10.1.1, this one. Meaning this will be the tunnel address of this device. In remote address, I will input 10.1.1.2. Meaning this will be the tunnel address of our tunnel side. Tunnel address of the other tunnel side, which is site B. In Protocols tab, use encryption, yes. Apply, then OK. We will now go to Secrets tab. We will create a username and password for our VPN. So in the Secrets tab, click plus. For the name, I'll name this one OVPN Client 1. Password, I'll just name this 1234. Service, OVPN. Profile, choose the VPN profile. Click apply, then OK. We are now done the configuration here in Site A. We will now access the MikroTik of Site B and do the configuration. We are now here in the Site B MikroTik. We will import these certificates here in this device. So to do that, go to Files, then drag and drop the certificates. After that, go next to System, then Certificates. Go to Certificates tab. Click the Import button. Then the file name, choose the mycert.crt. Then the passphrase, input here the passphrase that you created when you exported the certificates. So in our case, it's VPN 12345. For the name, I'll name this one my cert. Import. Let's click import again. This time, choose the my cert key. Click import. So we are now done with the MyCert certificate. So we will now import the client certificates. Click Import tab. I'll name this one client. Then for the file name, I'll choose client.crt. Then input here the passphrase. Click Import. Click Import tab, Import button again. Then for the file name, choose now the client key. Then import. Alright, so as what you can see, we successfully imported the certificates. We will now enter the VPN credentials. Go now to PPP. Then go to Interface tab. Click the plus button. Then choose the OVPN client. For the general, I'll name this one VPN to site A. Then for the dial out, input here in the connect to, input here the public IP of the site A. So in our case, it's 192.168.200.2. 192.168.200.2. Then for the user, what we created is, for the user, it's VPN OVPN dash client 1. Then for the password, test 1234. For the profile, I'll choose default encryption. Then for the certificate, choose client. Leave the rest to default, click apply, then OK. Let's wait for it to be connected. Let's check the credentials. It might be wrong. Here in site B, go click this one, OVPN client. Let's verify in site A. Let's go to PPP, secrets. Oh, it's OVP client 1. Then for the password, test 1234. Let's double check. Interface, OVPN server, default profile. Choose default encryption, okay. Let's access again the site B. Let's double click. Then I'll change this one to OVP client, because that's the user that we input in the secrets tab of the MikroTik A. Click apply and OK. Alright, so it now connected successfully. Status connected. Let's go back to the topology. So what we want is for the local address of the site B to communicate to the site A. For us to connect both local networks, we will now configure static routing on both sites. We will configure here in site B first. So when we do ping the local network of the other side, it will not reach 20.20.1. It's unreachable. But we will do static routing so that the two sites can connect to each other. So to do that, go to IP, then routes. Click plus. For the destination address, input here the network address of the site A, LAN. In our case, it's 10.20.20.0/24. For the gateway, since we are in site B, input the tunnel address of site A. So in our case, it's 10.1.1.1. Click apply. The status is searchable. Okay. We will also do the same for site A. We'll now go to IP, then routes. Click plus. For the destination address, we'll input the LAN address of the site B, 10.20.30.0. 10.20.30.0/24. For the gateway, we will input the LAN address of site B, which is 10.1.1.2. Click apply. So the status is reachable, click OK. So when we do ping the local network of site B, since we are in site A, 10.20.30.1, it will be reachable. Alright, so what you can see, the two local network of each sites can connect now to each other. This is it, guys, on how to set up OpenVPN site-to-site in MikroTik. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Please also hit that notification bell so you can be notified to my new videos. Bye for now and have a nice day.